Stevens L. Sessions.
Okay. And how long have you been doing this with these cars?
Okay, I got this pickup. Also, I got it first. My uncle owned it in Clearfield.
Okay.
And it was a farm truck. That's what he bought it for. And he hauled these tomatoes to the cannery, and he had a little grape vineyard, and they'd pick their grapes in September and load them in the back of this truck and head to that fruit growers market past where the Delta Center is now.
Okay. Yeah.
They put me, and I was 5 or 6 years old. I'd sit in the middle of that truck between them, no freeway, nothing. They used to put me between them in that truck in September. Sometimes it'd be hot. I hated it.
No air conditioning in these old trucks?
No, you open the windshield. That's where my first experiences with that truck. 64 was the last year that he registered it. I still have the old registration on the steering column in there.
What year is this?
29. It was built in November of 29. And it's the original motor. Wow. The numbers stamped on the motor and on the frame are identical. Mr. Boy, he wanted it too. I said, Thurman, I asked for this first. He, I don't care. He says, I want to get it for my grandson. And he says, if you want it, I want $500. I didn't have $500, but I come up with it somehow. He wanted to give it to his grandson. They was going to make a hot rod out of it.
Okay, yeah.
That's how I ended up with it.
And then you have restored it since?
It took me 5 years.
Wow.
When I brought it home here, and my wife cussing me for taking that money, she went along with me.
Yeah. What was the most challenging part of rebuilding one of these?
Probably the most challenging part, believe it or not, I would guess putting that top on there. And then I had an old buddy who was a carpenter, told him, I said, Steve, will you build me this new top for that Model A while I'm working? He took it home and come back and it was perfect.
Wow. It looks great. Yeah, it looks phenomenal.